now I'm with Catherine Turner, who decorated this mantle right when you walk in the front door, along with Bright Christopher.
Yes.
And tell us the theme or the colors that you kind of started off with. What was your inspiration?
Well, I really Bruce had asked me to do this, and then he asked me a little bit later to help with the trees, and he really wanted to use ribbon. And I went and found this great ribbon that you see on tops of the trees at Cherry Zebra. And then I had the idea, my neighbor and friend Bright Christopher does her tree every year, and she has little bows. And we thought that would be fun. And so we found all these little bows and just tied bows instead of having ornaments that blow off or when it rains. And so after I bought that ribbon, I went back and I found kind of some coordinating ribbon. I loved this, but there was only one roll. We were originally thinking about using that on the trees, but they only had one roll, so I thought that would be enough, not for all the trees, but for the mantle.
Okay, because then we'll go back out and video those trees out there with what you're talking about, that ribbon.
Yes, so I kind of thought, since this was right in the front door, that it would be neat to kind of coordinate the colors.
Because yes, this is such an unusual color scheme, but I love it. But your inspiration with that pink and the red and the green, and then you pulled that out into the bigger bow, and then adding it way at the top, that pretty pink on that beautiful magnolia wreath. Tell us about
the wreath.
Tell us about that wreath. That's
so
beautiful.
When I originally was here doing the trees last week, there was a painting, and so we were just going to leave that. But when Bright and I came on Friday, it had been taken down, so we kind of scrambled. And I went to Hobby Lobby and just got an artificial wreath. And then I made the magnolia wreath with just clippings from my yard.
Very pretty. And then beautiful orchids on either side.
Those are my favorite thing.
Yes.
As Betsy says, that's my love
language. That's your
I
love
love doing orchids, so I wanted to have that. And then the rest is artificial, but we found some great artificial because we didn't want droppings throughout. You know, it goes on for maybe a month. And then we just mixed in the fresh magnolia from my yard to make it look just full and fun. It's so easy to just stick that, and then you don't have to worry about all the stuff falling down.
Yeah, because fresh magnolia will last a long time. So that's a good,
I mean, it'll dry a little, but it's not going to get completely brown like, you know, Fraser fir or something like that.
Right.
It's just dead.
And then this love seat here is in front because Santa comes, and just starting December 14th, families can come with their children and talk to Santa here in front of your fireplace mantle, and then all these beautiful gifts that you have.
I kind of went down a rabbit hole with that.
But it adds just to all the whole decor of your
I had seen pictures from years before, and they had trees on either side, and we just thought, instead of putting up trees, it'd be fun to just wrap a bunch of empty boxes.
I mean, you really went to town adding all sorts of little extras to your package. It's beautiful. Well, good job. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. That's kind of what I did all weekend. I kind of just was looking on Instagram and saw ideas. And
okay, so since this is where Santa's going to be sitting, so I love how you framed the love seat where he's going to be sitting with all these packages that you wrapped. It looks like you had fun doing this.
I did. And my son asked why our presents don't look like this under our tree, but I just was home this weekend and was looking at stuff on Instagram and used the little balls that I have lots of from years past. We started hot gluing them and found lots of fun ribbon, and I had some berries left over from this and just had fun with it and tried to kind of incorporate some of the colors here and there. So, and use some fun fresh colors, like pull in the pink.
Okay, yeah.
And some things that are not as traditional, just red and green. And the lighter, like, you know, the lighter green, not the true Christmas green.
Okay, yeah, like this. That is,
yeah, some stuff like that just is more fun and kind of whimsical.
I love it. Well, you did. It's very pretty. You did a good job.
Thank
I
you.
wish Bright was here.
I did too. She was leaving to go out of town today because she.
But thank you for showing us around all you did.
Thank you.
at Columbus Botanical Gardens with Betsy Ilgis, who decorated this mantle along with Sarah Romeo.
Right.
And tell us the theme that you chose.
We kind of went with the Ralph Lauren Christmas, which is trending right now. He's kind of known for his tartan plaid ribbons and velvets for Christmas, and we just kind of went with that. And like the apples and the pine cones and the magnolia mixed in, and the nutcrackers.
And then you carry the same ribbon up to the wreath to tie it all in.
Right.
Which is smart.
Yes.
And the pretty bow way up at the top.
I love a bow, Marla.
Yes.
I'm a bow girl, so.
And then you added, which I love, instead of just leaving the fireplace blank, you added this beautiful brass container with, what's this plant?
That is actually called monkey paw. That is not the Latin term by any means, but that is what people call it.
Okay. And then you just went outside in the garden and right before we started filming and clipped some holly berries.
I stole some holly out of the garden. I'm probably going to get in trouble, but it'll be okay.
But that's perfect. It pulls in the red all the way up to the mantle.
I think so too.
And this greenery is artificial, but it looks real. I mean, this is a good.
It is artificial, and we found it at Hobby Lobby.
Did you really?
And it was on sale for, I think, the 6 feet for $30.
Okay, well that's a good tip, everybody. Go to Hobby Lobby because this really.
It's really hard to find stuff that looks real, and for the longevity of this project, we had to just make do with a faux garland.
And it came with all the apples already in there?
Actually, Sarah went to Dallas a couple of weekends ago, and she bought the apples in magnolia.
Okay, so therefore you kind of wired in the apples and the pine cones and all that, and then and added this. So this
is a little blingy for us, but we thought, it's Christmas, and it just kind of looks like a frozen berry. And we ended up liking it, so we threw it in too.
No, it looks good. Well, y'all did a good job. It's very pretty.
And we love the nutcrackers. Nutcrackers are real big this year, and well, they're big every year at my house because I always get mine out. I have a collection.
You have a collection.
So anyway.
Oh, we need to go see that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fun to visit the nutcracker collection at your house.
That's right.
Fireplace mantle, we have Evelyn Stahl, who has decorated in a woodland theme with some glitz and glamour, right?
That's correct.
So you've got a lot of gold and white and a lot of natural elements. Oh, and some bells in here.
Something a little fun for kids.
So what did you start with?
I started with this artificial garland as the base.
Okay.
Just to make sure that we got everything covered. And then I have some oasis in the back part where I can stick, natural greeneries from my house.
Because like this magnolia is fresh magnolia, and then I've got some cedar that's
fresh, and then I've got some grass here that I got from the botanical garden.
Oh,
and then I sprayed with the white and gold paint there to kind of, harmonize, the general decoration.
And I like how it's not symmetrical. So you've got the two deer in the middle, but it's different on both sides. You've got some elements that are the same, but then some that are different, and then you've got some Nandina up here.
Right. I personally like asymmetrical design. Whenever I do flower arrangements, because I also do flower arrangements here at the house.
Okay.
And most of my arrangements are, asymmetrical.
Okay. And then you added, then to kind of carry it down into the firebox, then you added some of the grass you said that came from the botanical garden.
And
some
nandina, some more, the iron cast. There's a generic name for it, but
this
just
ironweed or iron
cast plant, right?
Yes.
And I just wanted that to be simple because I didn't want it to compete, with whatever I have here, but just feel this, just a nice fireplace.
Well,
but I do think that this does balance because I've got this tall artificial as well as the greens, and then I've got some snowflakes hanging from the...
So your eye goes up and down and up to that, yeah. Well, it's beautiful. Good job,
Well,
Evelyn.
thank you so
for
much.
sharing how you did your mantle. Alexa, and tell me the name of the store that you work with.
It's Bloomwood's Flowers. We're off of Broadway Park in Rollins Way, and we've been there for about 7 years now. And we are flowers, gifts, plants, just all the above.
Okay. Yeah. And I love this. Okay, so here's this first mantle in this room, and then was the inspiration this Marge Tilley for your color scheme, or did you just kind of ignore it and just kind of went straight Christmas colors with the red and the green?
We went straight Christmas colors. It just worked out that the painting went along with it. We found an inspiration and we wanted to add our own spin to it, and that's all we did.
Okay, and I love how feeling this. I mean, so you've got real greenery and you've tucked it in some containers to keep it alive.
Yes.
And so this is real, and some little pines, evergreen, and then you've added in some artificial flowers in the Christmas red.
So this is just some faux stuff that we added just to give it a Christmassy look. It just gives it the color. We like to call them investment pieces when you use faux, because you can just pack them away and use them again next year.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, so investment pieces where you buy them once, pack them away, and then just tuck in some, even like when you buy your Christmas tree, some of the cuttings off of it and put that in on your mantle, some water containers. And then tell me about the sleigh bells.
So we did this to give it like more of a farmhouse look and more just like an organic look and feel for the farmhouse. We just wanted it to feel organic and
I love it.
give it a little Christmas.
There you go.
So yeah.